What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Ringside Beer Show, episode 38. It's your boy Jay Smooth here, welcoming everybody back. And I'm here with the fellas.
Alex, welcome back, guys. Thank you for joining. And we also have Hector in the building. Say what's up.
What's up?
That's all we needed. How you guys been?
Oh, dude, been having a good time.
Yeah?
Chill.
Wonderful weekend. Everything chill?
Yeah.
Dude, so for the viewers, I threw out my back a little bit going to the park, playing with my kids. So I have this little back thing support.
This episode is as old as this guy.
I know, right?
That's
Almost there. I think, what, 4 more years?
Something like that. Don't age yourself. But if I can, I can relate too, bro. My back does hurt too. So
you guys are way older.
Getting old.
You guys act more older than I am, and I'm older than both of you.
Man, you got like all kinds of problems.
I get up at 5 a.m., clanging and banging at the gym. What'd you guys do? Sleep.
yeah, I was sleeping.
So
Dude, I sleep.
I was rolling around 5:30. I was tossing and turning.
You know, and then other days, I don't.
To be honest, when you're rolling and tossing around and tossing and turning in the morning, this first current event here is more than likely what you're thinking about.
Oh, let's get right into it. I thought we were gonna segue, but all right.
Yeah, there you go.
You're bro, I'm just trying to hold on. I just want to get it over with. I know.
I saw an entrance. I'm sorry, guys. I saw an entrance.
Just know, watch what you say. You guys are married and are getting married.
Hey, I'm just trying to get through the segment as fast as possible. All right,
hey, bro, we're trying to provide
we can take our
sweet
I know this segment right.
And I'd be like, hey, was this the only photo you could find of Rachel? I was like, yeah, this is the only one she has online. The only one found.
Yeah, thank God I'm not in charge of that department.
I do not mind.
Hey, watch out! There comes Jason's bus right there. Skirt. All right, well, let's get right into the episode. Welcome, everyone. The first current event we have is Rachel Ostrovish. I think I'm saying that right.
Yeah, I'll give you a name.
Signs with Bare Knuckle FC.
Let's go.
Yo.
And this was the most recent photo on her Instagram, so that's why I picked it.
Yeah, you don't got to justify yourself, bro.
I mean, it's all right. Let's move on. Look at Hector, big old smile. Dang, this is the most happiest you ever been on the show, bro. Like
It is. I just became a fan of Rachel. I don't know how to say the last name, but yeah.
Yeah.
Just wait till you watch her fight, bro.
I know.
She could fight too.
I would let her kick my butt any day of the week.
Yes. All right.
I'm sure she wants somebody that resists a little bit. Don't be so submissive.
I don't even want to say anything because I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble. Just like, can I just look up?
I mean, you're the one. So I don't know why you're complaining. You're the one who got the picture.
Hey, this is the only one I found. Why right? Hey, watch out! Jason Hector's bus is coming at me, bro.
I'm assuming she had more pictures than just this one. So that's just the first picture that caught your eye.
Not only did Hector's bus come at me, it backed up and beep, beep, beep. Hey. Shut it, Hector, and press the button to the next one.
In order to justify, my boy did have to post the most recent content because that's what we do.
That's what we do here on the Ringside Beer Show. We don't want to.
That's what we do.
We don't want to give you old content. We want to give you fresh content.
Fresh.
This is the freshest photo we can find.
But let's talk just a little bit about that. I'm excited to see what she can do without the gloves. It's really exciting to see that fact, and a limited skill set when you're only striking. Also, they just signed Pearl Gonzalez, who is another person of interest, and BKFC went and jumped on that. If you guys don't know, go ahead and look up Pearl Gonzalez on Instagram. Yep. They're making moves right now, and I really hope that we get to go see an event soon.
Oh, sign me up.
I feel like that's more brutal than like UFC stuff.
You know
still
what?
Down.
It's just boxing without gloves, pretty much. That's it.
It's putazos a la calle.
And there we go. All right, let's go before I get in trouble.
Yes, sir. So we're going to move on to the next subject, which I called about 4 months ago. But my boy Conor McGregor ended up selling the rest of the stake. So Proximo Spirits acquires a majority stake in Conor McGregor's Proper 12 deal worth over $600 million.
Ooh. Man.
That's a whole lot of cheese.
And he just started that, maybe 2 years ago? Maybe I'm just
maybe
being
like
generous.
Maybe like 3.
I'd say generous 3. In 3 years, you created a business, and now you sold it for $600 million. And not only that, you're still a stakeholder in the company. Not majority, but you're still a stakeholder.
This guy really does do good business because honestly, I think this is the real story, and I don't know if anybody's gonna ever announce it, but I'm pretty sure he just came across a brand who he's willing to slap his name on it, and it just blew up and turned into something that I'm pretty sure he didn't even expect to get like that.
Yeah. Well, continuing that, the second slide says Conor McGregor to remain all in as stakeholder and face as Proper 12 explodes in value.
Well, of course, he's going to remain the stakeholder and the face of the product. But at the end of the day, we just seen what happened. He sold most of his stock for $600 million, which is something I would do in a heartbeat, bro. In a heartbeat, dude.
Oh, yeah.
But when you got a yacht like that, you kind of got to make those moves.
Yeah, like, hey, man, I just bought a big yacht. I need to make some money real quick.
I think Dr.
Fought one time.
I think the Dr. Dre Beats one was better than his.
What are you talking about?
You know how much Dre sold Apple Beats to? Oh, you know how much?
Well,
he sold it for?
yeah,
Billy.
Yeah. He sold it for $3 billion, right?
3.
Well, that's not only that, he created a brand so well, and then sold it
I don't
to the
even
biggest
use
company.
Beats by Dre, bro.
That's another thing. Why doesn't Beats should be on
Apple
with iPhone? Yeah,
which is weird because they sell the Beats at Apple, but you don't get them with your Apple phone. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I don't know.
Well, we're getting sidetracked here. We still have
Sorry.
continuing the.
I was just thinking about that.
It's all good. So Connor went on to further explain justify his move. So he says, Proper 12 is my baby for life. I'm only warming up the barrels here. Wait till I have in store for you all. Will not only take Proper 12 to the absolute pinnacle of Irish whiskey, but of all spirits.
Ooh. Well, congratulations, Connor, on
a payday.
Seriously, on a $600 million payday.
He didn't have to take one punch, bro.
Dude, I'll be just starting up. I'll be starting up some other stuff. I have whiskey, I have tequila, I have this, and sell it all.
Just imagine the Ringside beer selling for $600 million.
Oh, we'll get there.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we'll get there.
I'd quit and.
Hey, Andy, let us know if $600 million ain't enough, bro, because we'll drop a higher number. You know what I'm saying? Just give us a sign, brother.
Next up. Well, this is exciting news. I don't know about you guys, but I was super pumped, and I have already bought stock. The UFC went public with Endeavor, EDR, in the, if you look up the Robinhood or whichever one.
No, I'm just kidding.
I was going to say, I was like, what happened?
Tell everybody that way the stock goes up.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone sign up so we can drive the money up. Anyways.
Or if you want, I'll send you my Robinhood link. That way we both get an extra stock.
Let's do it.
Free plug.
Dude, my free stock is doing abnormally well right now. I was like, dude, it's just jumping up.
I don't want to ask which one you got, but tell me off air.
No, I will. Yeah. But I did sign up for the Endeavor one. And just to throw it out there, I was like, I want to invest in a company. Let's say in the next 4 years, we have another wild shutdown for no reason. And,
the precedent has been set.
And then we have, you want to invest in a company that, even if things are going to shut down, your money's still making money, essentially, right? So that's why I'm like, finally, the UFC went public. I'm all in. Every paycheck, I'm going to be buying some stuff.
Can I take a pause right here? Look
Go
at
for
this
it.
guy right here. This is looking so fresh to death, looking like an owner of the UFC. My boy
dude,
got the glasses on and all.
I just invested, and all of a sudden, I'm like, yo, I got to bust out the shoes and the glasses.
The champ is here.
Yes,
my boy's the boss. Hey, just so you know, you got to let them know that when we try to get those media passes.
I know, yeah. Like, I'm the boss, guys.
I got a majority
the Ringside Beer
stake,
Show,
bro.
yes. All right, next up, what do we have?
Oh, no.
Oh, what happened, Hector?
Oh, no.
No,
Oh, yeah.
Not again.
One more time.
Come on, press the button.
I'm trying.
Come on,
press the button.
Even find it right here.
Sorry.
Here we go.
Hey, I'm trying to recreate that
Fuck
scene
you.
from Chris Tucker from Rush Hour. He's like, press the button.
Huh? Come on. Push the button. Come on. Push the button.
Yeah, come on, man, press the button.
Matt,
What is going on today?
Can you pick up my little thing that's on the floor?
Oh,
that
my goodness.
Rolled down by your shoe.
Oh, man, you could have signal it.
I was trying to,
Let's
but
save that for the podcast.
Next
All
time,
right.
code word is, who do you?
Right there. Before.
Yeah, I'm not doing
All right, let's keep it rolling, guys. A big thing that happened on over the weekend or over the week was Diego Sanchez no longer part of the UFC, which we skipped over quite a bit of current events. So if you can go back.
I was
Yeah,
going.
we
I was
really
going in
did.
order from what you.
Well, let's
gave
talk.
me.
Let's talk a little bit about this.
Okay.
That way, you can go back. You can go ahead and look, and we'll just talk a little bit about this.
Okay.
So, my concern is I want to be a little serious about this as well. I had called this probably a while back. The UFC should have cut ties with Diego Sanchez for a hot minute. Unfortunately, he has been represented by somebody who that has ill intention, who is more focused on themselves and their own reputation than the actual fighter. But let's speak just on the fighter, because it seems like everybody's seeming to gloss over there, and they're just trying to glorify Diego Sanchez. Yes, he's amazing, and he's been on since the first Ultimate Fighter, and he's done this and he's done that. But we cannot fail to address where he's at in his career right now. And he's unfortunately a product of CTE. And I really don't believe that they should be even allowing him to fight. Hence why they had issues of him. They wanted to know if they're going they needed to disclose any type of medical injuries or any type of things that he's suffering from. That they weren't able to disclose those things. So that's why the UFC was like, let's just cut ties. That to me is just a sign of the times. How are they going to let him pass a physical, but they don't know if he's got any lingering medical issues?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Before we get more into that, because we have the article, the statements, and all that stuff, we're going out of whack now. Let's go back into an order, because we can go all day with Diego Sanchez. And I wanted to save that for you, because I was like, oh, you're going to go ham on
That's
that.
all right.
one.
I just got started.
But not only that, we're going to go I'm going to hand you off to this, because this is your boy John Jones and Francis Ngannou. We're just going back and forth.
Now you
over
really want to get me going,
Let's
huh?
go.
So
So
that's the way to do it.
well, the first one was it was John Jones parts ways with management of
First round.
yeah, with first round, which this is not the current event.
I'm going in order that you gave it to me.
Let me take over the laptop too.
I'm going in order how you gave it to me. I don't know what to tell you.
All right, so you have to have these in columns, my dude. All right.
Yeah.
Don't
That's
tell me-
okay.
I could see.
Don't tell me how to operate my.
Yeah.
That's how
Well,
I mean, he's just recommending.
Besides, you send them to me
I'm
how
t-
they
I-
work.
I
That's
was
not-
trying
was just
to.
pressing
So
the
it's just a
button.
recommendation.
Okay.
I was just.
I
you
know.
This
Here
is
we go.
America. You are free to do as you please. We would just recommend.
I'm just a button pusher. Okay.
Hey, guy, you're more than that. You're a button pusher and you're a
Ow.
seat sitter. No, I'm just kidding.
Seat sitter. Yeah, that too.
I'm trying to fill in there.
All right. Well, let's see what we have here.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I know. Might not.
Oh, this is going from down up. All right. Well, that's what's going on here.
Well, here we go.
Sorry,
At
guys.
least you guys figured it out.
Yeah, no, here we go. It was going from the bottom up from the way you had it listed.
Perfect. All right. Well, let's wind it back in. So, First Round Management released a statement stating, after an 11-year journey as at Johnny Bones management team, First Round Management and Bones have amicably decided to part ways. We are proud of him and the work we've done. We wish him the best going forward. In response, John Jones has stated, excuse me. It's been an absolutely amazing journey. Thank you so much for all the memories and business ventures. Wishing the Kawa family and everyone over at First Round Management many blessings moving forward. Glad to be able to call you guys friends for life. And looks like
this is the manager from
Yes.
First Round of Management.
Yeah, Malik Kawa. I'm just going to leave it at that. States, sometimes it's best to just walk away. Glad to have repped the pound-for-pound best fighter in Johnny Bones Jones for the last 11 years. No, this had nothing to do with the Ngannou negotiations. Psych. John has been handling that negotiation on his own and has been, as he wanted to speak for himself when it came to the last few fights. So no, sorry fans, you can't blame me. We all agreed it was just best to start over. Abraham and I are working on a lot of major things at First Round Management. And sometimes we just have to know when to say when. I am all about verbiage, and that to me, he says that he didn't have any play or any interference in the Ngannou fights, but to me it just sounds like you guys couldn't get the deal done. And you got let go by John Jones because John Jones' reputation is now being destroyed because he's the one going out there and having to negotiate on his own behalf
That's what's
when he
crazy.
has a management.
That's
Doesn't
what's
make no
crazy about it.
goddamn sense.
John Jones is negotiating by himself when you know that should be. That's why you hire managers. That's why you hire those type of people to manage your finances. Or hey, this is what I want, but I'll sell it at this point. Cool. Let someone that negotiates do that. And did you see the DC and Ariel Helwani show?
I watched a little bit of it.
So they, pretty much DC. They asked DC because I don't know if John Jones is reaching out to the manager, Khabib's manager, Ali. So he was brought up to DC. He was like, "Hey, would you mind if John Jones? We manage John Jones, or what's up?
Yeah,
Wow.
and I seen how they tried to explain there's no real conflict of interest, and that's how loyal, Khabib and his people are to, their friends. But at the end of the day, Jon Jones needs to make a money decision, and they need somebody that's going to represent him to get this done. We cannot let this go. We cannot let this fight go. He can go ahead and fight Lewis first. That's cool, because I'm pretty sure Ngannou's going to win. But at the end of the day, you cannot let this Jon Jones fight slip away and never happen. That's too much money to be made.
Yeah.
True.
And
I want to pay money.
and then and everyone wants this fight, right? So not only that, they also want the fight because they were going back and forth.
Right.
Also true.
Also true. So here are the numerous amount of tweets that Jon Jones and Francis Ngannou were doing back over the weekend or over the week.
sir.
So
Ran through the light heavyweight division on talent. About to run through the heavyweight division like dominoes off pure hard work. Motivate me more, Francis Ngannou. The greatest title in the world is coming back to the greatest country in the world.
America.
Woo! And my boy Ngannou said, I shouldn't have to motivate you, Johnny. If it's not in you already, you've already lost. I know my motivation, and it shows the world.
Ooh.
And that big dog said, oh, you know what's inside of me, Francis Ngannou? You've never seen me quit. Pray you knock me out, because if you don't, I'm going to break you, and that's a promise.
Ooh, there we go. Continue.
My boy Ngannou says, please don't make me laugh. When is the last time you broke somebody out? You're a decision fighter, Johnny Bones, and you barely want to fight lately. But you're going to break me out? Ha!
Oh, there we go.
And John said, a decision fighter? I carried the record for most submissions in the light heavyweight division for many years, my friend. You're what we call a one-trick pony. Every champion I face punched hard. I see right through you. I'd rather be a decision fighter than a last for 2 rounds fighter. Okay.
Ooh, getting a little
Boy said, you got no
getting
cardio.
mean over here.
So my boy, damn, that's a little tiny, but let's get it. So John said, honestly, Ngannou, I really woo, you set me up,
my
dog.
bad.
Pulling a Hector, dog.
I know, I did. My bad, guys. My bad. I got a little happy with
Here
here.
we go. I really respect you and your story. I really don't feel the need to have to crush you in a verbal battle to do what I've done to everyone since 2011. I'm just telling you now, Francis, if you want to start this internet talk, be sure to keep up. Most people that talk shit with me go quiet after a while. Everyone's going to be the first to smash Jon Jones. Very popular theme. Facts.
Oh, what'd you guys think of
Facts,
that?
bro. John, honestly, he came with the heaters today. Usually
yeah.
he's a little emotional or a little irrational, but he literally came off pure facts.
Oh yeah. Hands down.
I almost feel like this was what needed to happen to start the conversations of the fight. I feel like it's closer now than anything. Not set
I think
in
you're
stone,
a wishful
but
thinker. I think you're a wishful
Yeah,
thinker.
well, I'm hoping for the
I'm
best. Sorry, guys.
I'm operating more on the instinct that as the UFC are going to make a business decision first because
Yeah.
they, like many other people, are willing to put this fight on ice.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, I'm like you. I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
I'm like this guy. I'm not worried about no type of foreplay. I'm ready to go.
what?
I'm ready to go. I'm trying to watch this fight, and they need to hurry up and put
You
it
know
on.
who else is ready to go? Tyson Fury, and he wants a piece of Francis Ngannou.
Oh, bro, he wants the whole piece.
He wants the whole piece. What's he say?
This is a message to Francis Ngannou and the UFC guys. Look, you want some of the Gypsy King money? You know where to come and find it. You want some of the Gypsy King power? I'll give it to you. Anytime, any place, anywhere, 7 days a week, and twice on a Sunday, you big ugly dozer.
Oh, let's get it. Let's get it.
What's a dozer?
I have no idea.
question.
It's something, I don't know. Could be,
Weirdo.
I don't know. But he, Francis Ngannou says, I'll take care of Johnny Bones first, then come after Tyson Fury.
Hootie-hoo!
Dude,
My
can you
boy
imagine-
is looking for all the goats.
Dude, if Francis is, he is like, they're serving him just crazy super fights right now. And I'm
Bro, I would
so
but
pumped
just
for it.
imagine if he goes in and he gets all these wins. Just imagine how much money he's gonna bring back to Cameroon, bro. That he could build a whole city, bro. He's gonna have so much money if he wins against Jon Jones, wins against Derek Lewis, wins against Tyson Fury.
I mean, Tyson Fury still needs to get through Anthony Joshua, so
And but I
which
think
he is not.
I'm
sorry.
I begged.
I
you.
got
Oh,
Anthony
dude.
Joshua all day.
I got
Bro.
cash money.
Anthony
on
Joshua
Tyson
got knocked
Fury,
out by
bro.
Andy Ruiz.
Yeah, and then he came back and whooped his butt in the second
Dude,
fight.
because he was scared to go in
Oh
the
my
pocket
God,
with
get
Andy
out of
Ruiz.
here. He whooped him. He knocked him out. What are
Story
you
is
talking about? That was a
cats-
TKO. We
both
didn't,
cats
they didn't go
didn't
to
take each
decision.
other serious. So.
He knocked him out. He couldn't finish the fight.
Cool.
Andy Ruiz.
In the second fight?
Yeah.
They went the distance.
No, they didn't. They didn't go the distance.
Am I crazy or no?
Yes.
I can't
Crazy.
recall, bro. You asked me the
Anyways,
guy with the
It
worst.
was
memory.
just, well, I know the first one didn't go the distance.
Yeah,
obviously,
the first one didn't go the distance. He got knocked out in the 7th round.
Well, TKO'd in the 7th round.
Whatever, same thing.
Okay.
All I'm saying
Whatever.
is that I got cash money if you're willing to bet.
Yeah.
I'll
Let's
put
get
money
into
on
it.
that.
All right. Here is where we all got mixed up.
I guess we could. We could read
Well-
this. Yeah,
Well, this is the whole part. This is the whole Diego Sanchez part.
No, I know. I just meant
Yeah.
like the actual.
What?
Because we started talking about Diego Sanchez. I'm saying the actual what they say right here. It's
Oh,
all
that's-
good, brother. I'll go ahead and read it.
Okay.
What
It's
the
okay.
hell's going on today?
You're fine.
Oh, my Lord.
Everything's fine. Everything's
I don't know what's happening. We'll blame it on Hector's laptop
Don't
over
blame
here.
it on me. Blame it on you that you sent me the.
Dude, you messed up
You
with.
sent me the images how they were.
Bro,
I was just pressing the
I
button.
thought you were on Bridge. I didn't know you were on Finder.
Mm-mm.
You're always
didn't-
on Bridge.
Well, I didn't open up.
And
Bridge.
why are we even
You
arguing?
know
We're
what they
talking about
say.
this.
You know what they say about assumptions, guys.
Dude, Diego Sanchez is messing up the podcast, messed up the everything.
Yeah,
all
we
right?
don't blame that fool for sure.
All right, we're best friends over here. All right, Diego Sanchez no longer part of the UFC. The UFC's terminated Sanchez's contract Tuesday, according to Dana White. Sanchez basically announced the split on Thursday, posting "free at last" on his Instagram. And then he goes into further. You want to take this over?
Sure.
Okay.
White told Brett Okamoto, Sanchez's head coach, Joshua Fabia, recently requested every medical document that the UFC has received during Sanchez's 15-year career with the promotion in order to process his medicals for the fight against Cerrone. In an ensuing investigation on the matter, White said the UFC asked Fabia and Sanchez for full assurance that there is no pressing medical issues regarding Sanchez's short or long-term health. On Sanchez's behalf, an attorney informed the UFC that the 39-year-old could not ensure his health was not compromised, and he is not a physician, and he has not recently undergone neurological evaluation. It was at this point the UFC opted to cancel the fight and terminate Sanchez's contract.
All right, to add to it, what's his name? Joshua Fabian. He's the one who's requesting all this stuff, right? Because they had already agreed on the fight, and you don't agree on the contract and have all those, because you have to get medicals cleared, right?
You know, once again, bro, I'm a little shook where he even got cleared, but then they are saying that they can't assure. To me, it doesn't make any sense. For example, how the hell did Chuck Liddell get a license to fight, Tito Ortiz that last time? I just don't know. It's getting upsetting because money is taking over, and I really feel like although Diego Sanchez is the legacy and the pioneer and all these things, like in order to protect him from himself, that's why these things are in place, and nobody's protecting this guy. Nobody, not even the guy who's trying to defend him. Not even that guy is protecting him.
So Joshua Fabia, is he the guy who was in that sparked up the whole video
Yes,
with
in
the knife when they were training in the
Yes.
So this is what's going on. Apparently this video was during one of the meetings with the UFC, right?
Yeah.
And Diego Sanchez's training coach, if I'm getting this right, had a knife and was chasing the guys, and like this was how they were training, like moving away and shit.
Am I
What
crazy?
is it? Nope.
What is
You're
this?
speaking
Dodgeball? If you
facts.
can dodge a knife, you can dodge a punch.
No, he just.
Literally, I think he got some training off a dodgeball or something.
yeah, no, this guy's extremely questionable.
Well, his intent is not good because everyone can see through, what he's doing. He's essentially trying to get the hype off his fighters and try and make a name for himself.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, let me know if I'm wrong here.
No, that's exactly what's going on here. And especially now that Diego Sanchez is at the end of his career, he's trying to suck every ounce of juice from this guy. And what's sad is, like, this guy's being treated like he's a victim. Like, he's literally a victim. He's getting taken advantage of, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, he is. And we all see the writing on the wall. Diego Sanchez is not okay. His speech is slurring. Did you see his explanation?
I don't listen to anything he says because it frustrates
All right.
me.
So he came out on Instagram. It came out with a 4-minute video, and I tried to watch most of it, but he was explaining why would the UFC approve me of all this fight? Why would they already send the contracts over if they didn't approve my background and all those things? It's just when I brought up the questioning, that's when they wanted to cancel the fight. But if you watch the video, you can tell someone's in his ear talking to him because he got corrected. And like a minute or two after he went on this rant you can hear a little voice on the side say something. I don't know who it was.
Somebody provided him a little bumper. to get
Exactly.
back to
Almost
it.
like, here, follow these topics, stick to them.
This is the thing,
You can
bro.
hear it in the video.
This is the thing. Like, how are you gonna go up to your place of business, the place providing, and ask a question? For example, let's just say I can't go up to my place and be like, "Oh, I'm feeling sick," I can't work today, or like you just can't go up somewhere and like mention a question like, "Hey, what happens if you're not feeling well? What's the process there?" They're gonna be like, "Why are you not feeling well?"
Exactly. Hey, what if can I get all my medical records? So, why do you need all your medical records? What's happening?
Yeah, like
red flag.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like,
so how are you gonna approach them and ask a question like, "Oh, in case you don't feel well, what's the process on that?" Like,
yeah,
come on.
That's crazy.
because on the UFC side, you could tell that they were just like, hey,
You're a liability.
they're asking way too many questions. We need to cut this guy because I don't know what he's gonna do with all the medical records. You should already have them. There also too. This is another thing. You also have access to your own medical records. I don't understand why he's going to the UFC to get those medical records.
Right, just to like create a show, ruffle the feathers,
Could be because it didn't make any sense to me because I'm
kind of make a play like, hey, we might be making some sort of lawsuit against you. There is class action lawsuits like against the UFC right as of right now. Unfortunately, yeah, exactly. It's big businesses. That's how it goes. But maybe they're just trying to create their own type. I don't know. But the intention here is just fascinating to me. And what's really happening is Diego Sanchez is being taken advantage of.
Yeah, and I agree. And I hope with everyone talking about it, I hope he realizes, like, hey, not everyone's crazy. Everyone's seeing something
I don't know, bro.
behind the scenes.
I think he did what we call a full send, boys.
A full send.
I think he's committed.
Oh, man.
We'll see. But I don't know. I wish him the best. It's kind of hard to see a veteran like that being taken advantage of.
Mhm.
But I don't know the full story. We're just going off whatever
Yeah,
is going
straight
off,
assumptions.
So we wish him the best. Best of luck on whatever you're going to do, Moving on. This fight also got pulled. Romero out of May 7th fight with Anthony Rumble Johnson per a Bellator statement.
So I had read, I had watched the video a little bit more where they explained, but Bellator's official statement was, Yoel Romero did not clear pre-fight medical testing, and as a result, his Bellator MMA debut against Anthony Rumble Joshua has been postponed. Bellator will confirm a tournament alternate to face Rumble Johnson in the light heavyweight Grand Prix as soon as possible. So what I had come across, I had watched a video. I wish I was able to source it. But I cannot recall because once again I have the worst memory ever. But what they had said was an issue with his eye, and I think it was the DC and Hawani show. To be honest, it was an issue with his eye, and that he had an issue with his eye prior to the Adesanya fight.
Yep.
So there may be a issue here where he's just not able to see clearly, i.e., Michael Bisping. There's those scenarios where your eye gets damaged and. That's unfortunately what it seems like is what's going on, and maybe he's trying to work towards getting that eye better, but it does not seem like that's what's happening.
Yeah, well, I try to find an explanation other than his medical. He didn't pass the medical the pre-medical screenings. I couldn't find anything other than he just got pulled. So
yeah,
that sucks.
Which is what it is,
Yeah, I think it was from the Ariel Hawani DC show that I heard that, but if not,
I heard
drop
it today.
a comment
Yeah,
below.
Yeah, I heard that too. Alrighty, man. Well, dude, it's getting a little hot in here.
I think it's been a little hot.
I know it's been a little hot. You know what else is hot? Some Ringside beer.
Why would you
I
want?
prefer mine a
Why would
little
you want it
cold,
hot?
but
No, like hot, like it's like it's on fire.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
sounding like
He's
crazy.
using the kids lingo.
God.
Is it bussin'
I know.
respectfully?
No, you know what else? We know what, Hector. You know what else will quench your thirst right there? Some Ringside. We're gonna go for that.
There
Let's
you go.
go. I don't know. Let's go.
Ringside Beer, since 2012, committed to bringing fight fans quality lagers and ales. Ringside Beer is proud to offer fresh beer in both 16-ounce cans and on draft. Look for our flagship American-style lager, Irish-style red ale, or any of our other beers in your area. Shop at ringsidebeerstore.com for t-shirts, hats, and tap handles. Get in touch at ringsidebeer.com. Get in the ring. Be ringside. Ringside Beer.
And for our viewers, if you get anything through the ringsidebeerstore.com, enter promo code the Ringside Beer Show and get 25% off your order.
25%.
You got our own promo code?
Yes, we do.
Fire.
Bro, we got a lot
I've
of
always
things.
wanted to have my promo code. Nice.
You know what else we got? We got some fight recaps.
Let's get into
Let's
it.
go.
Now, we had 2 fights that happened over the weekend. We had the big boxing fight pay-per-view, which is Andy Ruiz versus Chris Arreola.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And we'll take it away to Hector.
Yes. Finally, boxing is back. I feel like boxing takes a break between like January and like May. 'Cause
Well,
there's like never good boxing.
As far as like big pay-per-views,
They're
right?
big pay- big pay- yeah. So
there's
like,
boxing
as
all
soon
the
as
time.
from May to September, that's like when big boxing comes around. So I'm so happy. So welcome to, and I'm calling it this, Hector's Corner.
Oh!
You know, if you like the segment,
Oh, did not press? Oh, no, that was not it. Where's that? There's a chair. No. Was it this one? There we go. Hector's Corner. All right.
if you guys like the name, let me know in the comments below.
I like it.
Just saying.
All right.
Just saying. All right.
On
so,
with Hector's Corner.
yes.
a
All right.
heater.
So the Ruiz Arreola fight was dope. You know, the dude came in super light. He came in at 255, something like that. He dropped like 55 pounds. Ruiz did, and he looked good from the. Actually, not really. After the third round over, he was. You know, the second round, there was a second round knockdown.
I
On
saw
Ruiz.
that. I saw
Yeah.
he got knocked down
He got
in the
hit
second.
in the back. Arreola came, and he swung in the back of the head, and he knocked him down. So
I
that's
thought
technically
it hit
an
more of a temple. It wasn't really on the back, was it?
No, the replay showed that it was.
Oh, was it in the
head.
back?
It was in the back of the head. Yeah. So this was Reese's fight in 2 years since losing the belt to Anthony Joshua in 2019. So he hasn't fought in a while. Okay. So hold on. Let me.
He was looking good, man. He lost a lot of weight.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. So Reese, like I said, there was a second round knockdown. From rounds 3 to 12, he came and he worked. He did the bodies. He did jabs and body was working from the entire fight. So he won it in excruciatingly great fashion. So
It went to decision?
yeah, it went to
Okay.
unanimous decision. So the scorecards was 117 to 110, 118 to 109, and 118 to 109.
So pretty
Even
dominant
even with
fight.
the knockdown? I'm assuming
Yeah,
Chris
even with the knockdown.
I'm assuming Chris got the like a 10-8 on that one?
Yeah,
Did he? On
yeah.
that,
Even
on that
with
second
the,
round,
even
right?
with the knockdown, it
still wasn't
It
close?
still wasn't even close. So Anthony Ruiz again, he landed 161 to 109 shots, and he landed 45 of his power punches. So after the fight, everyone was talking about it on Twitter, at least my boxing Twitter, who he should fight next. It was between Luis Ortiz or Deontay Wilder.
Oh,
So-
Deontay Wilder would be a nice
Yeah.
fight for
So
Andy Ruiz.
yeah, so Luis Ortiz, he's been in the game for a while, but not really well known to
Is-
have big mega fights.
Wait, Luis Ortiz, didn't he fight? Deontay Wilder was winning, but
Mhm.
then he got dropped with a one punch, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He's like
So
actually really good boxer
He's
too.
a good boxer. Yeah, he's a great
32
boxer.
and 2,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, he's a great boxer. He can never get over that hump, you know. Like he gets those big
Well-
fights, but he can never.
Well, this is the
win
thing.
them as much.
Luis Ortiz, in my opinion, he was dominating that Deontay Wilder fight.
He was.
Well, not only that, Deontay Wilder, his boxing is not as crisp as like high level boxers. He just has
Nah,
that
it's
KO
that
punch. That's
big.
it.
That's true.
It's not
44 and
even-
1 with 42 knockouts, bro. That's the stat.
Yeah, that is the stat, bro.
I would like to see either one, to be
Yeah.
honest.
So
That would be a great fight.
So yeah, so I have Deontay Wilder ranked in the WBA. He is ranked. Oh gosh, I can't see my
Third?
rating. He is ranked first, actually. He's actually in the WBA.
How
he's
is he
ranked
ranked
third.
first?
Sorry.
Isn't the champion?
WBA he's ranked third. WBC he's ranked first. WBO is fourth. IBO is fourth. And then Luis Ortiz in the WBA is seventh. WBC is third. IBF is ninth. And IBO is ninth. Also.
Let me just give my 2 cents. Boxing, you guys need to unify all the freaking belts. Like this is,
Yeah.
I'm so confused. How, like, because when you said one, I'm like, wait a minute, how's he won? Like
so I
it
guess
doesn't make-
there's it's pretty much the same thing. Like in UFC, you have the champion and then you have the number one contender, right?
yeah, but the thing is, so this is the thing. I understand how there's different organizations.
Yeah.
Like there's the UFC, there's Bellator, there's a
Oh.
One Championship. I
Yeah.
get it, but those fighters do not fight outside of their own league, right?
Yeah.
But in boxing, you have WBC, IBF, WBO, IBO. I mean, the list can go on and on.
Yeah.
Everyone has a belt. I think you sign a contract, you get like automatically a belt. So, no, they need.
There was more, but I just grabbed the ones that I knew because there's more than just these guys. There's
they need to unify because they need to have the top belt. They need to have like, hey, this is for the elite only.
Yeah.
And then everything else you can just.
And then Anthony Joshua is 1, 2, 3. He has 4 out of those 5 belts on him right now. So
yeah.
So.
All right.
Tyson Fury only has the WBC, at least from what it says on the thing that I got it from. So.
Well, dang.
That boy's the lineal champ. That's all I know.
I think this is the one. Good job, Hector's
Corner.
Corner.
There's Hector's Corner. Thank you for coming. And
You're like, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, shit. I'm closing my laptop like I'm done.
You're like, hey, thank you. Thank you guys. Mr. America over here.
I really like that name. Hector's Corner.
Damn, dude. Just on the fly, dude. Look at that. Nice. Well, thank you for sharing the notes and for that fight. I didn't get a chance to see it. We did watch the UFC Fight Night, Reyes versus Prochazka. And let's get right into that.
Let's do
it. Bro, all right. I loved the fast pace of the first round. There was no feeling out process. They were just going at it.
Oh, yes.
What'd you think from it?
Yeah, so in the first round, you could tell Dominic Reyes, you can just sense the urgency in Dominic Reyes. You could also sense the ring rust, it felt like. To me, what it seemed was going on with Dominic Reyes was he was trying to get over that hurdle, that mental hump, that whatever it is that's holding him back, and he was actually succeeding a little bit. He was looking really good, but you could just slowly start to see Prochazka was outskilling, outpointing, outclassing him. More clean strikes, more technical strikes, more significant strikes, less pressure. It seemed like he wasn't the one having to put on the pressure with effort. It seemed like it came very easily. And then in the second round.
Yeah. Oh, he landed. So this is the thing. He tried to land the first elbow. It didn't really connect, right?
It was poorly thrown. It honestly looked kind of poorly thrown. It was like a lackluster elbow where it just was like he just barely threw it.
It was what I wonder if I mean he threw it. It didn't connect, but it felt like that was just like the first one to set it up for the second. 'Cause if you notice, Dominic Reyes was kind of like, oh, he threw the elbow and missed. I'm going to come forward. And here comes the second elbow out of nowhere. And
out of hell, bro. That's where it came from. It came straight out of hell,
bro.
Look at that.
That was
so this, I mean, maybe I'm just in my own head a little too much, but after he threw that first one, you can tell he was like, oh, missed. And then you could just see the thought was, oh, this elbow's here. Let me throw that. Then he just lifted it up and turned all the way. And Dominic Reyes was not expecting. He
shut down and went face forward, out cold, hit the canvas, and he was out cold.
It looked like he pinned him with that first elbow, and then he spun around and hit him with the second one.
That first one missed, but that second one was just as flush as can be.
Yes, I felt bad for Dominic Reyes because to come off of a loss with John Jones when everyone thought you won that fight.
Yeah.
And obviously you got KO'd by John, who's now the lightweight heavyweight champion. And to get KO'd again.
That's where it makes it tough. That's where it makes it tough for me because if Dominic Reyes was the real champ, you know what I'm saying? If he was the real goon, the real champ, he wouldn't have lost to Jan, and he also wouldn't have lost to this guy. Because at the end of the day, if you're the real deal, you beat these guys. But the fact that he didn't quite, he's gotten knocked out in these last 2 fights, in reality, maybe he didn't lose to John.
I mean,
in reality, he probably didn't, yeah. Everyone's like, okay, you know what? Maybe the judges were right on that one because...
It makes you take a second or third look back, and you're like, hey, what?
Yeah. All I said was, if this guy gets knocked out by this pointy-toe dude, I'm going to laugh.
Yeah, I saw him, and tell me if you guys got the reference. Kickboxer.
Yeah, that's what I said too.
Oh, you did? You thought kickboxer?
I
was like, who's it? Like, are we? Where's the case with the glass right here,
bro?
Oh, whoa!
Are we boring you?
Let's bring the energy.
Are we boring you?
Nah, I was tossing and turning this morning, thinking about
Rachel.
All right,
Rachel Ostrovish starting to be kids.
I know.
Saucy.
Oh my God! Well, Jerry Prochazka had a post-fight comment, and he says there was so many chances to end the fight earlier than it was. I don't want to be in the cage so long. Why? Why to be so long and do this war? because that's not mastery. That's not mastery. I'm looking for mastery, and that wasn't. So he just want to get in there, in and out quick.
Well, I like this guy's whole approach. Like, he started real late. He just wants to come in and fight technically. He wants to fight, the way you're supposed to fight, like a real fighter. Not like going to war and a slugfest. And I respect that, man. It's a real martial artist.
He's like, I had the opportunity to knock him out. I don't know why I didn't take it. So,
But you did.
You took it in the second round, man. Shoot, you did that fight quick,
bro.
Dang,
thanks for giving us a show.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Shit.
Alrighty, let's get into some fight announcements. These were all fights that got announced over the week. So,
sir. Unfortunately, this guy stepped up and is going to be fighting Cowboy Cerrone. But it's my boy Alex Morono, and I really wish it was Kevin Holland.
Ooh, I know. Why didn't they make that fight?
Because they probably have to pay this guy, and they don't want to pay this guy. Or maybe they're just putting him on the shelf, because maybe what if Cowboy beats him? That's 3 losses in a row.
Maybe, but I feel like, because
I wouldn't mind.
Don
I'll still be on the
Cerrone
train.
was set to fight Diego Sanchez. I believe this is more of a veterans fight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to, because everyone still loves Don Cerrone, but if you want to get your boy, what's his name? I'm driving from Texas. Hawkins, what's his name? You just
Kevin Holland?
Kevin Holland,
Not from
thank
Texas,
you.
bro. He's from Riverside.
No, that's
I'm telling you, he fights out of Riverside, bro.
no, the Derek Brunson. We kept on talking
I'm
about
telling
that.
you, I looked it up. after.
You? All right. Well then, all right.
Hector, fact check me,
I
bro.
know.
Kevin Holland. I'm telling you, he fights out of Riverside. You want to put a bet on it?
No, I could swear it's Derek Brunson.
Don't be questioning yourself now.
From Riverside.
bro.
You know what? All right, then I'll do $5
I'm
right
down
now.
for $5.
$5 right now.
What am I googling?
Kevin Holland.
Kevin Holland
Like, where does Kevin Holland fight out of?
fight out of. I'm pretty sure it's Texas, but you say it's Riverside. I always thought that was Derek Brunson.
You gotta erase that G.
Yeah.
Google will fix it.
Fort Worth.
Oh my God, bro. Okay, but I
Fort Worth,
swear.
Texas.
hold on,
Fort Worth,
hold on, hold
Texas.
on.
Fort Worth.
There's-
Derek Brunson was from Riverside,
Bro,
and
no,
I've been
looked it
telling
up.
you that.
Bro, okay, well, when I watched the UFC fight, they put he fights out of Riverside. So,
Probably trains in Riverside.
all right, I'll send you $5, bro.
All right.
All right.
I was like, I'm not crazy. He fights out of Texas.
Hey, I'm.
Hey, I
He-
didn't
he's
bet.
always talking about. You're like, no, he fights out of Riverside.
I'm telling you.
Oh,
Maybe he's training out of Riverside. Maybe it's Riverside, Texas. I don't know.
We'll see, but all right, next fight announcement. This one just dropped over the week, the big one. Mayweather versus Logan Paul, Sunday, June 6th. Woo! They're fighting for bragging rights.
Of what?
Ooh.
I don't know.
What are they gonna brag about?
Bro, how crazy. This was how crazy. No one thinks Logan Paul is going to win. If he even makes it through the fight, I think it's considered a win for him.
I think the only win that he'll get is if he even puts one paw on Mayweather. Because this guy is not a fighter, and Conor McGregor landed that nasty uppercut. So if Logan Paul can get any type of shot-worthy shot like that, you know what I mean, like a picture-worthy shot, then
Or if he
can
drops
chalk that up as a
Mayweather,
dub.
bro.
Oh, that's a big dub.
I mean, I'm
That's
just
a big dub.
surprised.
This is the thing. If Logan Paul drops Mayweather, no one in history has been able to do that to Mayweather. No one. Sugar Shane Mosley
That's crazy.
rocked him, never dropped him.
Yeah.
Maidana rocked him, never dropped him.
I'm just surprised.
Do I
that
think it's
on-
going to happen? No.
I'm just surprised that it's on Showtime and it's on a pay-per-view.
Well,
I don't care where it's at. I ain't paying not a damn dime.
It's
Show,
cool.
Showtime
I'll get it for free.
Partners,
Facts.
partners with Mayweather's partner is Showtime. So he has to have his fights through Showtime.
Speaking about free fights, did you hear about? Sorry,
Okay.
Starting off topic. The Triller, they're suing people for streaming the fight for free.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's been doing the UFC.
I didn't know that
does
till
too.
I didn't know that till
Yeah.
just recently.
Good luck, bro. What you gonna
I'm kinda
you're gonna
slow.
you're gonna sue people who don't got enough money to pay for fights? So what are you gonna do? You're gonna take their TV? Come
Yeah.
on, guys.
Like, let me get your
Unless
40
they give me a
inch.
brand new
Let's
one.
be real
Let me
here.
see.
You guys put on a shit fight and you guys want to get your money for it. Good luck.
That was just funny.
I'm just saying.
All right, next up, the Korean Zombie versus
Dan Ige.
Ige.
Okay.
June 9th.
I'm a low key excited for this fight, bro. I think it's gonna be a cool little banger.
Yeah, I'm excited for Korean Zombie to come back and showcase his,
Yeah, I like this dude against anybody except Brian Ortega.
Oh, yeah. All right, next up, UFC 264, July 10th, Sean O'Malley versus Luis Smolka.
Is there a typo right there? I thought he's 13-0. No, I'm just playing.
Oh.
That boy O'Malley's still on a good one, thinking he's undefeated.
I didn't lose.
Selling
Cheeto
undefeated merch and stuff.
I know.
That boy cringe.
I'm undefeated at heart.
Hey, whatever.
That's
hey,
cute.
whatever, bro. As long as you keep bringing the heater, bro.
Yeah.
You
What's
can
up
say
next?
what you want.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
Woo!
And on that same card, Gilbert Burns versus Stephen Wonderboy Thompson.
Now I'm really excited for this one.
Now that one's a
because
dope fight.
I want to see where Stephen Wonderboy Thompson is at. He hasn't fought in a cool minute. He's been super stagnant. I really want to see where he's at against a top level guy like Burns.
Yeah. And Burns is coming off that loss from Kamaru Usman. Let's see where he's at. Is he still top tier? I think so.
I think so.
But we'll see. We don't know.
Yo, why is this next fight card? This right here is the best fight poster I've seen the UFC drop in a long time. Hold up, time out, wait. This ain't even the UFC.
I know. Let's go into some fights this weekend. There's only 2 fights. The UFC has an event that they didn't even create the poster for, and we have less than 5 days till the event.
When they
Yes.
got your contact info, I just don't get it.
I don't know. I mean, I already have it made, so go ahead. Shut up. So,
This one's on the house.
originally, it was supposed to be TJ Dillashaw versus Corey Sandman Hagen, and that fell through because TJ Dillashaw had a cut over his eye during training. I'm surprised they couldn't find an opponent for Corey Sandman Hagen, which is kind of weird because, I mean, they should have filled that spot up right away, right?
Yeah, but he probably didn't want to fight it against anybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, TJ looks like easy money, and in all reality, like he's a gatekeeper. So that's your way to the top.
And then the co-main event was supposed to be Donald Cerrone versus Diego Sanchez. Diego Sanchez, obviously, that fight fell through. I don't think Alex, I already forgot his name. Alex Morono versus Donald Cerrone. I don't think it's co-main event still, but I could be wrong. You can go on UFC.com right now, and I think they only have one fight showing. I had to scroll through a bunch of Google
Well, if
links
we're being real here,
to
bro,
find out.
the UFC website is always out of date.
Yeah, so I found out that it was going to be Marina Rodriguez versus Michelle Waterson that stepped up last minute. I like this fight. It's 2 strikers that are going to go at it. This is not going to be a boring fight. I liked Rodriguez's background. She's I believe she comes off of a kickboxing background.
Okay.
And Michelle Waterson kind of as well.
Muay
She's
Thai.
Multi, right?
Yep.
Or karate, the karate hottie.
The karate hottie.
I'm excited to see this. That's her nickname, the karate hottie.
Yeah.
So
Don't get us in trouble here.
yeah, I'm excited to see it. I don't know who's gonna win because Michelle Waterson. Even though
I'm biased.
me too. Even
100%.
though I would favor Michelle Waterson to win, I'm not confident if I was, let's say, putting money on it.
This guy puts on glasses one time, and now he's skeptical.
I'm
He's
just-
usually a committed guy. Now he's thinking logical.
You know what?
He's being rational here.
I know.
Anyways.
I can see clearly now the raid is gone.
Wow. Anyways,
anyways.
let's get to the actual money fight.
Do you guys think I have a career in my?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
All right. Let's move it on.
Don't ever do that again, please.
Maybe finance, bro.
Anyways, well, that's gonna be on ESPN Plus this weekend, Saturday, free. If you guys want to see a real big pay-per-view fight,
Yeah.
we have
Canelo Alvarez versus Saunders.
okay. It's Joe Saunders, right?
Yeah, but I don't like him. so-
Okay. Well,
Can you not tell?
Let's talk about it. He has the biggest opportunity to showcase the world what he has,
Oh, yeah.
and have an upset. Do we think it's gonna happen? No, I think we checked the scorecards. Canelo's up 10 rounds right now.
Yeah.
So let's
On all 3 cards.
let's call a spade a spade. Canelo is gonna win this one,
I think.
unless something crazy happens.
All right. So, in all honesty, I think Billy Joe Saunders is going to give him a good fight. I think
will.
this is going to be a test for Canelo because he is, as much as Canelo is a technical boxer, so is Saunders. Saunders is a very, very technical body shots. He can do all that stuff just as good as Canelo can.
What is on the line?
all
What
the
belt
belts.
is?
They're gonna so this is
This
to
is for the
unify all the
It's a
belts.
unification.
It's a unification fight, yeah.
Unification.
So if Canelo wins this fight, he gets all the belts, and then I think he wants to move up in weight after this.
So this is the thing. This is for what weight class is he fighting right now? This is the 167, 168.
Yeah.
And then Canelo had to move up from 145.
Yeah.
That's
this
when
has
he
been-
fought Mayweather, right?
Yeah.
So 145, he's jumping up to 168, and he's fighting a true natural 168.
I think he
Anything to
fights.
get away from Golovkin.
Oh, get out of
Oh,
here. Get out.
yes.
Don't even start
Yes,
that.
start it.
Wow.
Start it.
Anything to get
out.
away.
Okay.
Let's go.
Because Golovkin's on that tail, boy.
Dude,
Okay,
yeah.
he couldn't beat him
Yo.
in both fights. So I don't even know what you're talking about. And I put respect on that name. He did not beat him in either boxing
Are we going to
fight.
get into it? You know Triple G won the first one?
No, he did not. He did not. No, he did not. Whatever you say. No.
Because he
Fans, drop
Canelo
a
was-
comment below.
I know.
Who won the first
We're
fight,
not gonna-
Triple G or Canelo?
Triple G
I know.
doesn't want Canelo because one, he's getting older. He's getting slower. Triple G. And
Canelo's getting older. They age
Are
the
you
same.
kidding?
You know, they're the same. Anyways,
I
don't
can't
know.
be on the
Triple
show
G
with
wants
these
that
guys.
fight.
These
He's
guys
the
are
only one
ridiculous.
that
I know.
mentions Canelo's name. Yeah, Canelo will
Yeah,
not
because
say
Canelo
Triple
knows
G.
he is
Yeah, I
the
know.
pound for pound king.
Nah,
You don't
man,
need
it's
to face
'cause
Can-
Canelo
he doesn't
knows,
have to
bro.
face
It's 'cause
Triple G.
Canelo knows that he
What?
lost that first
Oh,
fight and
God,
he
no.
almost lost
No.
that second
Anyways,
fight.
anyways, we can go talk another hour who won that fight. Everybody, enjoy the fights this weekend.
Yes.
Please check them out. We are definitely going to watch the Canelo fight
Most definitely.
versus Saunders. So
Can't wait to bring the heat next episode.
I am.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe to our show. We appreciate you guys. Make sure you check out our TikTok, check out our Twitters, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you name it. We're on it. We love you guys. We appreciate you.
Stay tuned for the next giveaway.
Oh, we have a giveaway coming up, and I believe the next episode we'll have that, right?
Yes, sir.
And until next time, guys,
Y'all know what to do.
be ringside.
Sup with it?